Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon 2, The Corruption. I was just going to head toward the specimen chambers here when this little message popped up. You leave the crumbling fortress and return to the dust and harsh sunlight of the Corruption. There is no sign of Miranda. She took advantage of her head start to flee. You don't have the energy or the provisions to engage in a long hunt of the wastes. For her. Your only option is to return to Monitor Base C and tell them of the disaster here. Yep, fair enough. I will do that once I'm done here. Who knows, there might be a chance that I end up getting some other quest done here. And, well, obviously I was gonna start the episode here when that, because I didn't know that that message would pop up. But at this point, it's not even really worth pausing the recording. So, right. So we enter through this door, right? And end up here. And the other door would bring us here, which is, like, really bizarre. Okay, also this... let's see here. Iron gauntlets aren't actually really good. Yannick looks inside the cages. They haven't been cleaned in some time, and the horrors contained within have left a rich, vile mix of slime, shed skin, and other excretions. The sage shudders. I've never been happier that I chose history as my area of study. I considered more direct magical research once, but I didn't realize it would be so gross. Huh. Where's this lead? You try to open the trapdoor. Excuse me, truck. I'm trying to record a Let's Play here. I tried to open the trapdoor, but it's barred from below. No luck. Good to know. Still don't know what's up with this non-Euclidean geometry here. Huh. Okay, so these are not connected. That still doesn't explain this. I guess it must really just be, I don't know, an oversight on the level designer's part. Let's see if any of these doors lead to something more substantial, or else this entire episode might be a lot shorter than I expected. Huh. No switches on the walls. Huh, yeah, so I guess this really wasn't quite as much of a thing as I was expecting. Oh well. 7 XP for picking that lock. That's barely worth the lockpick. Okay, well, that's that. So I'll make my way to the nearest exit. And we'll be heading back to Monitor Base C to tell them what the situation is, and after that it's probably back to Avadon. So, God, where... is this the quickest way? It is not. No, not at all. Yes. So this would be better. I've taken the northern entrance as well, but this is actually a pretty quick way in through this back door that we opened. I guess it really doesn't make much of a difference whether I take this route or this one. I'll also be talking to everyone else once more, just to make sure... Oh! Right! I ripped this weird chitin plating out of the Titan's chest. Indeed I did. Marlene puts on a pair of thick gloves, fetches a pair of tongs, and takes the vile item away with visible disgust. Yes, she says. That is magic. Horrible, horrible magic. Give me some time some time with it, and I'll see what I can do. You go to the dining hall and kill time for a few hours. Marlene eventually sends an assistant to fetch you. Marlene proudly presents you with a shield. The energy in the plate transferred to this very well. Okay. Thanks. A shock troop shield. Let's see how that holds up. 18 armor? That's good. 20... Well, plus 1 action points is awesome. Mind effect resistance is good. It's actually pretty good. Mind effects are among the most annoying and also dangerous stuff, like, I guess, getting slowed, getting dazed, getting mind controlled, obviously. So, yeah, that's definitely better than 5% hostile effect resistance. That's good. Forget if I... have there been any more Zephyr sightings? Not yet. Okay. Alrighty. Same is probably true for more swarm hunting as well. I'll ask anyway. Not yet. Okay, so I'll be returning to this area once more, I suppose. At least once more. Well, with that, there is the commander I'll report to, and of course the Councillor Tan. Was it? Well, I'm supposed to give my opinion on the basis, on the monitor basis. Right, so I found Miranda in monitor base D. You tell Commander Ophira what happened. She's much more interested in the fate of monitor base D than in Miranda. Lost? Already lost? That base was supposed to last. The corruption mocks us, as always. Thank you for this information. A giant demon holds the base. It probably can't be reclaimed then. I will send the unhappy news back to Henvar's council. Right, I don't know if there's anything I want to ask about. I have business with Councillor Chan, yeah. Right. So now that I've seen all the bases, well, not all of the bases, but base D anyway. I have my opinion about the monitor bases ready for you. I'm glad to hear it. I know you have traveled extensively, fought the horrors, breathed the dust. The word of Avadon would do much to help me make a decision. So, Atantuo, should the pack keep building monitor bases in the corruption? Well, I mean, I personally am always in favor of science and research and gaining new insights and intel. However, from what I've seen, the bases, I don't know how much of a benefit has actually been gained, and it looks like these bases all inevitably have to be abandoned, sometimes pretty soon, as in the example of monitor base D. So, I mean, it's economically it's probably better to not build bases. But I guess we should still do it. Interesting, why? Well, yeah, the corruption must be watched as the main reason, because we don't know, or we have to know as soon as it does anything unexpected, like starts expanding rapidly all of a sudden. You've spent too much to give up now. That's never a good argument, actually. If something proves to be too expensive or not profitable enough to keep up, money that you've already spent on it is never a reason to spend more money on it if it's just not worth it. I don't know if these bases are our only hope of healing the corruption, because I don't know if we can heal the corruption to begin with. Maybe it's just going to heal itself over time. But yeah, I think the corruption must be watched. I see. The argument that the potential risk outweighs the cost. Exactly. It is very interesting that you still hold that view after seeing what has been lost. Well, I mean, the fact that the bases keep being lost doesn't change the fact that we still need to observe and be as close to it as we can, I suppose. Well, anyway, that was my opinion, I suppose. So, is that all you want to know? It is. Thank you, Atantaro. Honest, fresh information about the corruption is almost impossible to get. You have provided for me more than you know, and at great risk. I have had my doubts about Avadon in the past, but you have shown that the Black Fortress can provide resources nobody else can. You have done well for your masters today. Now, please excuse me, I have much to think about. Think upon. Okay, well that was that. Just gonna go over the quest list real quick. So we got something new for Nicodemus. We are done with the corruption main quest. Yutsuha didn't have a new quest for us. We did not find anything about Aidemas actually, so maybe she never reached the corruption. I think the information we found in her tower, or whatever it was, only said that she fled, or that she moved toward the corruption, or that was her intention of going there. Maybe we'll eventually find out that she just never got there, or maybe she is in the corruption, but yet in yet another area that we don't have access to at this point. As it looks like we're going to return here in the course of the main story at some point. Similarly, I have no idea where Karim could have gone to. Fled west to the Blackwood, but he's not there anymore, so yeah. No idea about that. Restoring Avadon. We have actually talked to Tan, so we should probably... And we have gained his favor. So we should probably get a reward from Callan for this one. Tokens of Honor. Yeah, that one I'm going to... well, I don't know where I will get more, but I will definitely get one of these tokens in that Tower of Trials. If I'm ever strong enough to prevail there. Focus Spirit, we've done that. He's back in Avadon, so we'll report our success, or if it is a success, once we're back. Marius Defenses. Right, we still haven't access to the dungeons. Council's Curiosity. Right, that's also the Tower of Trials. Corruption Zephyrs. And Swarms are going to continue once we return here, I suppose. Drake Skins. I don't know, do we have any more? Marlene? I don't think we do, no. And mute materials. Right. Don't think we have any more of that either. We gave her 2 things already. So, I suppose we're done here. Pretty much. I mean, I knew that before, but I just wanted to refresh myself, or my own memory of these, of the quests and stuff. Bring myself up to date. Sell all in bag, and we're up to 6,700. Nice. Not terrible at all. I think, yeah, his prices are ridiculous, so no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I'll do my shopping if I have to do any. Back in Avadon. Actually, this is not the right way, because to get to Avadon I need to go there. Whoops. You know what? I'm going to make a quick cut and meet you back in the Black Fortress. And here we are. Oh. Yeah, well, I'll level these guys up off camera and also distribute all the equipment I got. I did get something to give to Nicodemus, so I'll quickly go talk to him while I'm in the area. Can you craft any new items for me? I found some powdered sapphire. Right. 500 coins, yeah. Craft Master Nicodemus eagerly rips the item out of your hands. Beautiful stuff. Powdered gemstone. All it needs is a properly treated vessel to focus its energy. Let's see if we can't put it to work for you. He also takes your money. He's a distracted fellow, but not enough to forget that. He grabs two of his assistants literally and drags them literally down to his lower workshop. You hear several hours worth of clanging, shouting, and muffled explosions. Then he comes back upstairs with his singed apprentices and a goblet full of a blue mass. I made sure the powder won't shake loose, so you can just keep that in your pack. Carry it with you, and its energy will surround you. You are welcome. Okay, thanks. Chalice of Ice. Works while in pack. Extra cold resistance and chance to parry. Huh. I mean, that's useful for anyone, I suppose. For any melee fighter. So the question is, do I give this, or do I keep this, or do I give it to Khalida? I guess I give it to Khalida, because she's the one who should be attacked most. At least if she's using her what's it called? Challenge. Did he? I could ask him for quests? No. What can you do for me? Okay. No. It's fine. Again, good. Let's see if he has anything, any new scares maybe? No. He does not. Pulsating Scarab. Physical damage to nearby foes and stunning and knocking back. It's not terrible, it's something I could actually give to a Tantuo to give him another active ability to use. But at the same time, it's not like I'm using my money for anything else, so I guess, why not? Why the heck not? There. Not that I really have room for it on my hotbar, but you know. Okie doke. Let's go. Let's go here actually. And report our success to our superior. You return to speak with Hart Protus. He is still working through the piles of reports and orders on his desk. In the pack, the more influential you are, the more paper they give you to poke at. What do you need of me, Hunter Tantuo? Speak quickly. I have returned from the corruption. And I give my report. And I get an achievement. The Pure Land. Yeah. Well, so that's a matter of perspective. Doesn't seem overly pure to me. You describe in detail your adventures. Hart Protus takes careful notes, growing more excited every moment. You saw Miranda, and you found a clue about the hiding place of Deleuze as well? A productive journey indeed. A pouch of coins is brought for you, to pay for your expenses. Well done. What happens next? I will get the information to Redbeard immediately. It will take time for him to determine how to react, as always. Until we can act, I will need to send you back to the contested lands. I have received word that your efforts against the rebellion there, can continue. Okay. So what do I need to do in the contested lands? You need to take the portal back to the contested lands, travel to Rockridge Keep, and speak with Commander Odile. He has finally found another rebel base. Or so he has told us. Go to him, investigate the base, and tell him what you found. Then report the information back to me. Is this base abandoned too? No. I'm told that it contains some of the humanoids that have been aiding the rebels for pay. It seems a good chance to gain information and to visit bloody reprisal on those who have been attacking us. Does Commander Odile still speak against Avadon? Every chance he gets. However, in other ways, he is a powerful warrior for the Pact. Unfortunately, we are still all better off with him where he is. Wait, why is that unfortunate? Oh, because Avadon would like to get rid of him, but he's being useful in the position he's in. Okay, I get it. Another question? No, that's all. Awesome. Ogres of the Qua. Hard Protest is returning you to the contested lands. Commander Odile has found the lair of some humanoids, ogres apparently, who were helping the rebels. You are to exact vengeance upon them and find any information you can about the location of the other rebels. Right. Return to Rockridge Keep. That's probably something for next episode, because I will... Well, first of all... Oh, hey Polus. Polus stands unobtrusively off to the side. He seems calm and non-threatening, and yet he is ready to spring into action the moment you need something. Then he says quietly, Atantu, I was given a message of some importance, when you have the time. What's the message? Elkander came to see me. He was quite animated, more than I've ever seen him. So... He said that he urgently needed to speak with you. I believe he is still posted in the storerooms to the west. Okay, thanks. So, Elkander's is the first companion side quest, I suppose. The bitter Tinker Mage Elkander, indeed. Yeah, the bitter Tinker Mage Elkander is looking for a way to gain great wealth and aid his clan. He has kindly offered you a piece of the action. Right, so I guess I'll do that. Come talk to him, that is. I might also take another look at this Tower of Trials, just to see if I actually have a chance there. I might. I have become considerably stronger in the meantime. Between that and all my turrets, oh, that might actually work. Elkander, hello. Are you... Is that you? Yeah, it is. Nope, 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 please. Thank you. Elkander runs up to you. Well, that's one way to put it. He actually runs, and there is a smile on his face. At first, you're afraid that he suffered some sort of brain injury. Then he pulls you aside. Atantuo, he whispers. I have good news for you. Actual good news in this miserable place. Are you feeling alright? You're smiling. Oh, how droll you are. Shut up and listen. What is it? You were sent to a region bordering on the corruption. Workshops, recent ones, not ancient, that had crumbled and were abandoned. Do you remember it? Yes, go on. Something about it stirred my memory, so I sent a letter to my family. I just heard back. I have very exciting news. You can write to your family? Why wouldn't you be able to? Huh, of course, I'm not like sad little Dadrick. My family talks to me. Okay, so the news were... I remembered that a rival Tinker clan in Duram had a workshop there. My family verified it. It got corrupted. They had to flee, left everything behind. Anything valuable? Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? They left their tools, their materials, any inventions in progress. Gold, equipment, secrets worth a fortune. Waiting for us. All we need to do is take a little trip out there. You and me, and a third if you want, and we split the proceeds evenly. Is this allowed? Well, I don't really care if it is. Is it dangerous? Probably, but I also don't care if it is. I could use some limitless wealth. I'm in. Elkander nods. Again, the border zone you visited on the east edge of the corruption. Let us go, and quickly, before someone else finds the secret. Now let's talk about something else. Try to act natural. How would Avadon feel about us getting this wealth? Likely they would take it all away from us. Redbeard is greedy, and the Black Fortress is starved for cash. We would need to keep this discreet. Right. Should I ask the other questions? I don't know, they seem kind of dumb. Is it dangerous? Probably. We might have to kill the odd horror. No great fortune comes without risk. It's not allowed though, isn't it? Of course. We are Hands of Avadon. We can't do anything not explicitly forbidden. Well, I guess that's a fair point. That's all for now, thanks. Unfortunately, I'll have to take him along with me. So maybe I'll do that next, instead of my main mission. Hey, Hardkellen. How's it going? What is it, Atantu? Do you have information for me? Well, actually I did a favor for Councillor Tan. Perhaps we can use this influence. You tell Hardkellen what happened. She is pleased. Excellent. Very clever work. Far more delicately done than most hands are capable of. I will remember this. I will have one of the storerooms in Nicodemus's workshop unlocked for you. I think you will be pleased with what you find within. What will you do with Councillor Tan? Wait. Favors are precious currency, not to be squandered. However, when we need his aid, we will make sure that he pays in full for the service you rendered him. Okay. Is there anything else I can do for the good of Avadon? I'm sure there is, but not yet. Okay. Fair enough. Guess I'll just quickly talk to Laria? Well, it doesn't look like anything we haven't seen before. Right, next up there is this guy called, what's his name? He's down here, anyway. I know that much. Wait, down here. That's what I meant. Something with F. Jeez, the traffic outside. Holy crap. You can probably hear that as well. It's like really loud. Volker! See, I knew it was something with that. Volker is still slumped in the corner alone with his sickness. Down with the sickness. You notice several small bottles on the floor at his feet, medicines and poultices to aid in his recovery. It's not helping. Right. Wait, I'm looking for ID Moss. She's lost in the corruption. Didn't I ask him that before? I think I saw this dialogue option before. You're not the first person to ask about her. I will say what I said before. Hope she's dead. It is the best that can be hoped for. Huh. Well, anyway, I performed your little ritual and managed to survive. You tell Volker what happened. He is more disappointed than sympathetic. Oh, interesting. So it did help. It did pull spirits out of the darkness. Just not mine. I will tell the eyes. They will find it interesting. You wait for him to offer you a reward. None is forthcoming. Disappointing, but not surprising. Well, I mean, I would have liked to help him as well. I wouldn't have minded a reward, but... oh well. I got some experience. That's not nothing. I wonder if I should actually talk to Diran. But I don't really feel like walking all the way around again. Let's just quickly check. If any of my companions have anything new to say. So I think he had those books last time. We aren't allowed to have these books. Only Hearts and the Keeper are allowed to remove books from the library. I deal with this by sneaking them out and then when confronted lying about it. He surprises you with an evil grin. I Berenger hates me. Huh. Learn anything interesting? He slams the book shut. No, we pretend to understand the corruption, but we don't. Not in the least. What do we know? That it exists. It is full of horrors. It was created centuries ago. Its borders are mostly stable and rarely expand, and little else. What do you want to know about it? Who made it? What was this lost civilization that had so much power? What were they like? How did they do what they did? And how can we learn and exploit their secrets? Is this the new focus of your research? He pushes the books away with contempt. Probably not. Even if the place wasn't so dangerous, the wild magic there would make any evidence we find suspect. Why, even if we found a book telling us everything we'd want to know, how would we know that it wasn't just a pile of lies randomly spit out by the mad energies there? So... I don't know. I mean, yeah, studying the corruption is dangerous, of course. Almost invariably lethal, if these books are to be believed. Which means it's a truly open area of study. How exciting. Huh. I hope we can learn some of the corruption's magical secrets. And, well, I don't necessarily mean, like, as in learn new spells from it, but learn what actually happened there. Huh, I do too, but I'm not optimistic. I think I will regretfully consider my search for a new area of study worthy of me. Okay. Have we found anything interesting in our travels? Not yet, but I'm optimistic. The corruption must sit on a massive lost nation, and we know nothing of it. Perhaps some great truth can be teased out of the madness. Maybe. Learned any new magic lately? Yes, from Avadon's trainers. Okay. Right. That's all, thanks. Well, if all of my party members have, or all of my companions have, as much new dialogue as Yannick did, this is going to take quite a while longer, so I guess I'll rather end it here and I'll continue talking to everyone next time. I guess I'll use the time in between videos to do inventory management and level everyone up, especially Alkander, since I'm apparently going to take him on a mission, or join him on a mission rather. So yeah, and then I guess after talking to everyone we'll do just that, to get that out of the way. Well, yeah, as always, I thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Till then, have a wonderful time and bye-bye.